Hi, my name is Joe Hanson. You're visiting me in my garage in Cedar Park, Texas. Today I'm installing a new pickup in an old guitar. This is a PB Predator, circa 1980 something. It's made in America, very well made guitar, very great playing guitar. Had single coil pickups in it that we were not very happy with, and we decided to try a humbucking pickup. We bought this guitar at a flea market for $60, and it's a little scratched up, been played a bit, but it's in very good shape. We're really happy with the way it plays. Let me tell you a little bit about the pickup that we got. We got the pickup from Iconix Pickups in Troy, Michigan. I found them online. I sent them an email, and Don Smith called me on the phone wanting to make sure that I was getting what I wanted. I went to their website, and it was very, very impressive. Their pickups are handmade, hand-wound, hand-drilled, hand-cut wood shims, just very, very good quality. What I was really impressed with Don was that he called me and wanted to know what I was doing, wanted to make sure that I was going to get a pickup that was going to suit our needs. And let me show you what we got. We got the pickup in a very nicely packaged with lots of protection. I've got the wiring diagrams here, both for 2-wire and 4-wire. This pickup is a 2-wire, and it was just off the shelf. They offer custom winding, several different types of wire that you can have it wound with. You can even dictate how many wraps of wire you want. They go all out to make you a pickup that really is something that you want, gives you the sound that you want. We also got a personal letter from them thanking us and giving me the exact specs for this pickup in terms of output and attenuation and so forth. And it was very plain to see that based on some of the outputs and attenuation values of some very old great pickups, this pickup is very comparable. They come with a lifetime warranty, and everything that I experienced with Iconix pickups so far has said to me that they truly believe that they have a great product, and the prices were just amazing for handmade pickups with custom winding and wiring and everything else. I mean, I think Lindy Fralin is offering some of that, but I don't think they're going to the extent that Iconix Pickups is going to, and that's iconixpickups.com. We'll see how this pickup sounds, but I think it's going to sound great. So far I have cut out the pick plate. I've installed the pickup on the pick plate. I've done the soldering. I left the full length of wire that they gave. It has a braided grounding cable around it, so I wrapped it in some heavy plastic insulating tape so that it doesn't ground out on anything. And I'm just about to put it back together, and then I'm going to get it all set up for intonation and everything, and we're going to give it a test run. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we're back. I got the other guitar all set up with a set of 10-gauge Ernie Ball strings. It's all set up. We're going to take a listen to it in a little while. First I'm going to play this, which is a historically classic rock guitar, so you can see what one is supposed to sound like, and then we'll compare the other one to it. This is a 1983 Gibson Explorer with the original Dirty Fingers pickups in it, very high output pickup. No mods on this guitar at all. I got a Black Star HT dual distortion pedal, excellent pedal. I'm running it through a Crate Blue Voodoo 120 watt tube head. I'm running it through the clean channel, and no effects. I'm not running any delays or anything. Just straight up guitar and some preamp section, and that's it. So let's get started. I'm going to roll this baby up to about 2 on the volume knob. I'm on 0. I'm going to roll up to about 2, and I'm going to play some old school stuff from Free. Alright, so you can see it sounds pretty good. Let's move along here. I'm going to roll up around 4. 4 usually gives me pretty good bad company sound. You can hear this guitar start to open up now. It's got a big low end and starting to hear the fingers on the fretboard and some pick articulation. The sound of the wood is starting to come out at about 4. All good signs that you got a good pickup. Alright, we're going to roll this thing up around 6. 6 usually lands me a fairly good Van Halen sound. Cool. It's really opening up now, really starting to sound good. We're going to roll up around 7. 7 gives me a nice fat white snake sound. Sounds really good, nice and tight. Alright, I'm going to crank this all the way up and do some Randy Rhoads. That's it. Let's get the other guitar out. You can see this one is well suited for some heavy rock. There it is. It's pretty ugly, but it plays really nice. And it sets up really nice too. The PV Predator, I'll tell you what, man, it's a pretty good guitar. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, so you can hear it's quiet, ain't making no more noise than my amp is making all by itself. So let's get started. Let's roll it up around 2, and we're going to do that free song. one thing I'm noticing right off the bat with this guitar is it's got a big mid-range, much bigger than the Explorer. The Explorer's got a very big, loose low end. This has got a small, tight low end and a big mid-range, which is giving it a lot of articulation down at these low volumes, and it sounds really good. All right, I'm going to roll it up around 4, and we're going to try that Bad Company song. Sounds good. I mean, I'm hearing all the wood coming out, and again, all the you know, the finger noise on the fretboard, filling in between stuff, and lots of pick articulation. Rated around 4. Mine was starting to pick it up around 5. So this one is kind of, this pickup is really drawing it out early in the same stages. All right, I'm going to run it up around 6, and we're going to try that Van Halen song. Great, that was awesome. I mean, that's a really good Van Halen sound, much better than mine. That bigger mid-range, I mean, that's kind of what Eddie was shooting for in the first place, a really chimey high-end and kind of a brassy, sustainy sound. That was, I mean, this pickup nailed that sound for sure. Alright, I'm going to roll it up a little bit more, around 7, and we'll try that Whitesnake song. If the articulation on this thing up on the higher volumes was better than my guitar, I think my guitar had a better voicing for this song. This song is a really heavy sounding song. I mean, this guitar is doing some things really, really well, but I think mine sounded a little better on that song. I'm going to roll it up all the way, try the Randy Rhoads. Sounded good, man. That sounded really good. This guitar is really holding its own. This pickup is holding its own on this guitar. And, you know, with those single coils in there, this is where we jam every Friday night. And he's having a tough time keeping up with me sound-wise, and I think this pickup definitely levels the playing field. Don, this is a good pickup. You did a good job. For everybody else, this is the T Bone pickup. Go to iconixpickups.com. That's iconixpickups.com. Get yourself one of these bad boys and load up your guitar today. Definitely.